Bobby. Today we're here with my mommy and daddy, and they're gonna tell you something.
Thank you for the introduction. Hi, everyone. It is Health Coach Tam. I am with you today. Today is day 25 of our quarantine 30-day challenge. Day 25 is super exciting. I'm excited about the journey I've been on. I've been taking one day at a time, but I've been being consistent. And my consistency comes from the fact that I know that you guys are holding me accountable. Even if you don't know that you're holding me accountable, the fact that I committed to it, that's the accountability that I set for myself. And I'm excited about the results that I've been getting. And it has also just kind of like changed our household as well. Today I have with me my husband, my
What's up?
support system, my guy, my friend, my king. This is my husband, Chris, and I have our beautiful daughter, Amaris. And so I just wanted to hop on today to just share some words with you guys, talk about the quarantine. Stop, Mimi. The challenges of the quarantine, as you can see, the challenges of the quarantine, and just what we're going through our experience. So for me, our situation is I'm not working right now because due to the quarantine. I'm not working as far as outside of the house, but I am still juicing, so that doesn't stop. But he's going to work every day. He's considered an essential worker, so he's going to work every day. And so Emrys and I are basically at home all day together. So that's our situation. I know that there's so many different dynamics. I know that there's some spouses who are both working outside the home and have to have child care. I know some people are completely single. I know that there are people with both spouses that have been laid off. So there's so many different dynamics. So I just wanted to talk about our dynamic real quick. Um, and we are celebrating our 15-year anniversary. And on May 7th, we will be celebrating our 15-year anniversary, wedding anniversary, and that to me just that blows my mind. 'Cause I tell y'all, year one, I'm like, year two, I was already had my exit plan and written down. By year five, I'm gonna be out of here. This is not gonna work for me. I already knew that's what it was. But fast forward, and here it is, year 15. So yeah, I mean that's where we are. So that's funny to me. And not only that, we celebrated 20 years of being in a relationship. In February, we celebrated 20 years. So we met in 2000. Here it is, 2020, and we still going strong. So I wanted to have him with me today because I wanted to kind of get his take on the whole quarantine experience and how has it been for you?
Um, it's been okay. I mean, I'm much of a homebody anyway, so being at home with my peoples is a good thing. Even though I do have to go to work every day, I mean that is a little buffer. I'm not here 24/7 with my wife and daughter, but being on the weekends just us, it's cool. I mean, it's cool.
And then one thing is that this is really not our first go round because we went through Allison together, we went through
Rita.
Rita together, we went through Harvey together. So we have been confined in a place before now. Um, and again, like I said, he's still working, so I'm not with him all day. But just the fact that we're not able to enjoy some of the things that we would normally enjoy, being able to go sit down at a restaurant or being able to drive down to the beach and go on the
Roller skate.
sand, going to the skating ring, taking her different places. So those things. But we have found enjoyment and solace in exercising. Would you say?
Oh yeah, we always have. I mean, so it's been that was like the cool part of quarantine, is that since there's nothing to do, I go into my garage and there is something to do, and so that's been like the coolest thing. It's just like a boost, you
Yeah.
know. It's just all right, cool.
Revitalize.
Revitalize myself,
Revitalize
get in there
me.
and do something for myself that will benefit me. So that's what I've been really enjoying about the quarantine. Just having the opportunity to exercise as needed. It's something to do, and it's something that's beneficial for your health as well.
And one thing about us is that normally when one person gets on board with something, especially with something that we know is good for us, the other person jumps on the bandwagon. I mean, even if it's at a disgruntled, because when he first started, like we started working out like in March. So when he first started doing it regularly, I'm watching him. I'm like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to start back. And I just kept watching him. And after a while, it was like, okay, he's not gonna stop. Let me start. And so we just going on from there. And that's how it always is. Like we motivate each other in that way. So that has been good. So that to me is a beautiful thing. Even after 15 years, we can still motivate each other in that way. Um, so working out and trying to stay focused on the positive things. Um, Also, I'm telling you, those puzzle pieces fit different when two people have lost weight. So the puzzle is always a puzzle, but the puzzle pieces fit differently when both people have lost weight. So I'll just put that in your pocket. Put that piece in your pocket. Um, as far as us being married for 15 years, what do you think has been the secret to our longevity? Emerson, go back.
God, definitely a relationship with God, and uh, knowing what love is through Him. I've learned a lot uh, about what love is, just being with my wife. It's just more than just always a physical thing, you know, because it's day in and day out, you know, learning about that word, you know, and not just using it loosely, you know, oh, I love this, I love that, you know, people change and they're not the same, and then you need to find out if you really love that person or not, you know. And it's not about having money, or it's not about looking good or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But that's one thing I've learned, just being with my wife, just learning what love is. I thought I loved her at first, but then again, you know, just over the years has taught me about it, you know.
And then so this because the
Special.
thing is you have to realize is that we got together in our 20s, in our mid 20s. So when we got together, I was 23, he was 24, and now we're 42 and 43. So yeah, that's a long time. So
I'm 6.
she's 6, yes. So think about the changes that have happened from your 20s to your 30s to your 40s. So you change personally, and that person is changing personally, and you got to learn how to love each other in a different realm, because what that person might have accepted back when they were 20 is not going to be the same thing they're going to accept in their 30s.
True.
And what they accept in their 30s is not going to be the same thing they accept in their 40s, because
Facts.
things change. Your mental state changes, your body changes, your personality changes, your experiences change. So I think that's one thing to consider when you're in a relationship, is that people do change, and a lot of people leave relationships prematurely because of those changes, and it's hard for them to deal with. It's like, well, you didn't do that before, well, you didn't care about that before, but okay, now I do.
Adjusting.
Adjusting. So now I do. Um, so I like the fact that you said that learning how to love what you thought you loved at first, but it is a growing experience. Because when you first get married, I don't think you say you love that person because you've been with them, you had fun with them, it was cool kicking it with them. But when you have to really deal with that person, that's when you know whether you love them or not. And that's when you see the divorce rate going up in the first 5 years, because you're like, oh, no, I didn't sign up for this. I thought I loved you, but no, I think it wasn't what I expected. So, I just wanted to hop on here with you guys to give some encouraging words, to tell you that even during this time of quarantine, guys, hang in there with your spouse. Be patient. Try to be understanding. Everybody's struggling with this in a different way. What do you think your biggest struggle is during the quarantine? What do you think is the biggest struggle is for you?
Ooh, biggest struggle. It hasn't been a struggle for me.
Has it been a struggle? Because really his life is still the same. He's still going to work
same.
every day, right? So I can see that. That makes sense. For me, my biggest struggle is not being home with Amaris all day, but the fact that we can't go anywhere. Like, I enjoy being with her. I wanted to homeschool her from the beginning, so that doesn't bother me. But the fact that we cannot go anywhere, so that's my biggest struggle. and cooking. Oh my gosh, cooking all day,
Nobody
every day.
ever knows how to cook it here.
But
But
mommy.
mommy.
Exactly. So, and then the fact that we have gone vegan, a transition to vegan vegetarian, is, you know, it's more imperative that I cook all the time. I can't just go get takeout from McDonald's or takeout from
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A because we're not even eating like that. So I'm forced to cook on a daily basis. So I think that's one of my biggest struggles. But one thing I do appreciate about my spouse is that he is supportive. He will work with me. He's not.
Do stuff that we want to do.
Yes, he doesn't complain about, you know, different things that I introduce to him. He usually tries to try it out, and we see if it's going to work for us. So that's one thing that I really appreciate about him. What's something you appreciate about me, you think?
Being versatile, not just plain,
Not plain.
not plain at all.
I make it fun.
Yeah, splashy. So I mean, I like that type of stuff. You know, it's wild at times. It could be hair scratching, pulling at times, but you know, it's all within moderation.
So I bring the sizzle, he brings the calm, which is a
Right.
combination. You gotta have the sizzle because you gotta have that fast energy, but you also gotta have that calm, and so that's how we complement each other. So I just wanted to hop on here to show you guys what we're up to and let you know what we're doing. We're still in this quarantine and we're hanging in there. This is day 25 of the 30-day challenge. Oh my gosh, when we get the
And
day.
I'm proud of you. I just want to let you know that I'm proud of you.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I've been motivated by you guys. You guys don't know how much energy y'all have given me. Just the fact that I committed myself to it. You guys have held me accountable, whether you know it or not. I appreciate the support, the love, the people who have subscribed to our channel. There's going to be a lot of more good, juicy content to come. Yeah, I'm just looking forward. Revitalize Me is the name of the company. You can find us on Instagram at Revitalize Juice and More. I'm still juicing, still making deliveries. I have sea moss, and hey, we got 5 more days of this 30-day challenge, and let's get it. As always, drink, eat, be well. Until next time, peace.
Peace.
Peace.